Okay, so this is the big guy movie reviews, and today we're going to talk about Queen of Katwe, a new Disney film directed by Mira Nair, starring Medina Nwanga, David Oyelowo, and Lupita Nyong'o. This movie's set in Uganda between the years of 2008 to 2012. And this movie is based on a true story about Fiona Mutisi, a young girl that lives in Uganda who becomes a chess champion. She's the daughter of Naku Harriet, played by Lupita Nyong'o, and Fiona is played by Medina Nwanga. And basically, she's part of the family. She has 4 siblings, I believe. So, no, 3 siblings, and basically, and a single mother. I'm not sure if the father that she has died or the father just left the family. They don't really explain what happened to the father, but basically, the family lives in a very impoverished area of Uganda, and their only source of income is the 2 daughters and the son, and the oldest boy, I mean, because there are 2 boys within the family, are selling maize within the village to people in order to get money. Meaning they're selling corn or a certain type of corn. And eventually Fiona meets up with this man named Robert Katende, who's very well educated and likes teaching kids how to play soccer, or football as they call it in Uganda. And he likes teaching other kids how to play chess in order to better their minds and make them smarter. And eventually he starts teaching Fiona how to play chess. And Fiona gets very good at this game, to the point that she is the best within the group. And eventually Robert takes all these kids to a chess tournament to go up against kids that are living in better conditions than the kids he has. And they start playing chess against them, and the kids he has actually do very well against them, to the point that they're actually beating the kids that are living in areas where they're much more well educated and could be smarter than these kids, but it turns out that the kids that he has seem to be smarter than the other kids. So it is a very good underdog story. And eventually, these kids that Robert have go into a chess tournament sponsored by the United Nations. And particularly Fiona is the main kid that goes into these chess tournaments and does very well, to the point that she's kind of like a gold medal winner, kind of like she becomes the master of chess within these competitions. And the movie is really good. I really did like this movie. Medina Nwanga, who is a first-time actress in this film, she is great. I really did like her as Fiona. And the actors that play her siblings are very good in the movie as well. And then you have David Oyelowo, who's excellent in the film, playing the mentor, and kind of like a surrogate father figure to Fiona, since she doesn't have a father. And Lupita Nyong'o was great as the mother. I really did like her in the film. And the movie itself is just really good. The movie is very dramatic, and you really do get invested within these characters. And it was just a really, really good movie. I don't really find much wrong with it. And yes, it's very cliched. Yes, the film is just your simple underdog story, but it's just done so well. And I was just really rooting for these kids in the film, and it was just such a good movie. So overall, I'm gonna give this movie an A minus. I actually like this movie that much. It's a really good movie. The acting is great. I really like how unique the story is, and the cinematography was really good. The way they show Uganda in the film, and it was just a really nice story. And near the end of the movie, you actually get to see the real people that these actors are playing, standing right beside the actors, and that was just really cool when you get to meet the real people that this movie is about. So definitely check out Queen of Katwe. It's a really good film, and that's all I gotta say about this movie.